ni watu wana kwa sia pole. Thank you wapasha sauti kwa kuongeza sauti. Neno mwea kwa Archbishop na ame kanisa ni uwe ondu wa okuko wengi o tunayo wengi tumasia mwaitu ninai paati neno mutavia mzee atanetwa imeanguka mister. Mzee atanetwa wa alitwa wa katano wa ndatu mwana Alex wa ndabisi kana mzee ndaiwaneza na ndabisa ilangu mwethi hapo na twathi twamona we mzee pala unai hospitali painaye basio ndu anayeketwe katheta kundu kweli na tuwe kala nake ina Alex oya twekete masks ni nake twayangewa twaya siasa twatheka twakunobisa twakunie selfie nino na Alex amya pe andu mathina cia Mutula asia auma hospitali nuko deal namo na you know no endie netabia ango binalange mezo viane na nono mtume ono godil namo. But something important gwenda weta ndane weta twechumo. And I want to say this, Bishop, it occurred to me that we should pray with him. Na yuba unatweka Bishop. Natweka Bishop. Twabole. Na twamobole. And we prayed with this man. Now he was smiling. He had such a beautiful smile. By the way, you guys, your father was handsome. Wacha tu tuseme tu kweli ishe. So kama za kila mtu zilikuwa 3 million, za mwenyewe zilikuwa 3.5. That's science. 3.5 million. And he had this very, very nice smile. Jioni, Alex sent me a message to say that Mzee was very happy that we managed to spend time with him. This gentleman called Alex, atongie Java. There's a Java restaurant somewhere in Nairobi hospital, to his office. Now, he was up and down, up and down. So even when we say Paul to the family, I know what to see your father breathe his last must have been a most distressing thing for you, Alex. And it's for everybody. Another interesting thing about this family, unajua kitambo tulikuwa nasema, and I was discussing this with Mutua here, you were saying something about the Kikuyus. This is the only family that has Kikuyus and Kambas and a perfect cucumbers. The most perfect way. I've said this before and I want to repeat as I finish. Huyu mzee 2007 were competing with my father, Mheshimiwa Kebaso, Mheshimiwa the late Mwalimu from Mulima, I can't remember his name now. Kethoku, Mosia. And I saw something very interesting which has formed my politics. Kebaso was there at the Tarling Center in Tawa. Kebaso left at 9 p.m. Alijua hiyo imeenda. Alex alitoka saa 6 ya usiku. And after that election, the father, Kebaso, this one, Mosia, Kithuku, the late, did not become enemies of Mzee. Why am I saying this? The politics we witness in the by-election the politics we saw in the by-election should be condemned with all the voices. Kwa sababu violence cannot become part and parcel of our election process. The minister in charge of internal security cannot be the one to announce about who lives, who doesn't leave a polling station. Hiyo ni kazi ya mtu ambaye anaitwa chairman wa electoral commission. And there's something we lost, part leader, with the BBI. We had done a clause in the Election Offences Act which was going to bar any politician who instigated violence. We had put it in the election offences. It's not too late to bar politicians. What Professor Kibwana is saying will not happen until a politician is barred from contesting an election. And violence, when the law says that the sum total of this did not affect election results, it does not talk about the 1+1, the margins that DG is talking about. If the process is flawed to the extent that there's so much violence, those elections can't be and should be nullified. That is the law. So tusikue kama Tanzania, tuseme ukweli kwamba sheria inasema kwamba wale ambao walileta vurugu na wale walifanya watu wakamwaga damu na wakauliwa kwa sababu ya siasa, yule mtu ambaye amechaguliwa asikae kwa hiyo kiti akifikiria kwamba yeye ako sawa, kwa sababu kama kulikuwa na vurugu ambao zilifanya watu wasipige kura, huyo mtu anaweza kuondolewa kwa kiti hicho. Ya mwisho, tuithina muno tuinoa muno wobeti ndakoa musumbi wa thandatu eta Dr. Stephen Kilonzo Musyoka na manena munena ape mwinangwe. This gentleman was an MP when I was born, 1975. Paul Gay was in jail. Kilonzo nomba katu wakwe tambai nata Kenya. When you talk about integrity, in the example, integrity, mbai the find. Yes. The man who defines the word integrity, the man who redefines chapter 6 is Dr. Stephen Kilonzo Musyoka. So to the united opposition, maneno yataandikwa mitandaoni, huo sijui nani amesema, huyo amesema, nini amesema, all those things. Na tunajua ni kina nani wanafanya hiyo maneno. Because the idea is that all of you should fall apart. The things fall apart. The book is about you guys. And I can tell you standing here when you are burying Munyao, if things fall apart while you are there, things will fall apart very badly even in your lives. Because these people are counting on you. Personal ambitions are not bigger than Kenya. And personal ambitions cannot make Kenya go to where we were in 2007. We cannot go there. So tukimzika uyu, this good gentleman, I've asked the family, Alex, if you are the one who wants to join politics, you have a lot to copy. Kikamba weke manya nezanga kotondo ukisi. And then you become a gentleman like him. And then when it's time to go, you go. Usumbui watu like Rose Musyoka amesema. So when you go abroad, as there's a gentleman called Zo. The gentleman in the US called Zo, and all these people. May you carry the name of Konzolo Munyao, like the way you would fly a flag in America. I tried to have legislation for Kenyans to fly flags, like the way you do in America. Go and fly the flag of Konzolo out there. Let the people of Arizona know that once lived a man, a handsome man who lived according to the consistencies you have had, both of politics and in life, and never wanted anything that didn't belong to him. Na mukifika huko diaspora, because you're going to be voting for the election, diaspora, kinazo, get an ID card if you don't have, get a voter's card if you don't have, Because 2027 we expect you to vote. And the person you are going to vote for is seated here. So there will be no mistake. So, na ukifika huko, utume zile green notes. Because we are going to mobilize. The master of ceremony. Nena atomo, ni mbaye zenyu, ni monene oya. Asia, unene undu, deputy governor, wane. Yoluwa mundu ambaye zenyu. I want to thank most sincerely Justice Waki for agreeing to do this. And most of you may not know, Justice Waki did something about June of this year. And later, all the old boys of Machako School, na tukachanga pesa about a walk they did in 1968. I'm happy to know that Konzolo was amongst them. And we will fulfill that dream that all of you wanted for Machako School. God bless you. May Amuye Pandwanawe Mandeye, may his soul rest in peace. We will remember him. For the people of Mbone, Mheshimiwa Kipasu, Mheshimiwa Kisoi, who you came immediately after my father, we have something. We built a mausoleum for your father. Sindio? We must do the same for Mwenyao. Tigo. The people of Mbone have lost a good leader, and we hope that we can produce another leader from that family when the Lord finds it due. Navigabu Bishop. No, sir. May I? Take over now. Oh, later. Yes. We have proposed, Party Leader, with your permission. Okay, supervise Anyanya Emaku. On the no tutavia ndetu. Anuma kala mwila ona Kilonzo ni. Netende. Dr. Stephen Kilonzo Musyoka. Party Leader. Wiper Patriotic Front Mbilo. Karibu.
It's okay.